Utah House Representative Elizabeth Wade is pushing a new resolution to have schools retire Native American mascots. Fox 13's Spencer Joseph was at the announcement of the resolution and has reaction from both students as well as Native American leaders.
Because it is a concurrent resolution, it really wouldn't carry the weight of law and is much more a statement from Capitol Hill. The thing is, the announcement didn't come from the steps behind me. No. It came from the steps of Bountiful High School, their Braves mascot, at the center of this controversy.
To this resolution and this topic.
Tuesday morning, Utah House Representative Elizabeth Wade announced the Native American Mascots and Equality in Public Schools, or N.A.M.E.S resolution.
This resolution basically calls on them to take the opportunity to consider, is this how we really want to be identified?
The announcement made on the steps at Bountiful High School, the Braves mascot at the center of this controversy.
I've always introduced myself as a proud graduate of Bountiful High. I never could identify as the mascot.
Other former graduates.
My yearbooks are littered with depictions of red face and caricatures of Native people.
And current students spoke out on Tuesday.
Bountiful High is so much better and stronger than what we are being represented as. As we remove and prevent Native mascot use, our state will lead the nation as an example of inclusion.
Bountiful High School is in the process of considering a name change, telling us in a statement, quote, because the decision of school mascots and school colors are made at the school level, the decision to keep the mascot or choose a new one, in this instance, is being made by the Bountiful High School principal. But Utah is no stranger to this issue. The University of Utah was named the Redskins until 1972 before changing it to the current Ute mascot with the blessing of the tribe itself. More recently, Cedar City High School in 2018 changed their name to the Reds after years of debate over their Red Men mascot.
I'm sick and tired of seeing racism as something fun.
James Singer from the Utah League of Native American Voters very passionately threw his support behind this resolution.
No student's life has been tragically or detrimentally altered when Native American mascots are retired.
This resolution now makes its way to the 2021 legislative session. And as for Bountiful High School, well, we're told next Monday at 4 o'clock, the principal will be making an announcement about the future of their mascot. We, of course, will have coverage of that on Fox 13. On the Hill, Spencer Joseph, Fox 13 News, Utah.
Well, the Thanksgiving holiday is a time when a lot of people like to get out the skis and get up onto the slopes, but we're going to need more snow than we have right now, Breck.
Oh, we'll get a little bit more. Actually, for Thanksgiving morning, if that is in your plan, you might get a fresh coat of maybe 1 to 3 inches. Boy, we could use a lot more. Last year, if you recall, it was 1 to 3 feet of snow right on Thanksgiving Day. In that cycle, though, this year, the storm that is approaching significantly weaker. Now let's take a look outside right now, Old Mill camera, as we look across the Salt Lake Valley. Yeah, we've been seeing better conditions as it pertains to the air quality, clouds moving away. Temperatures will be cooling off quite significantly here for tonight. It's going to be a chilly night with overnight lows dipping down into the low to mid-20s along the Wasatch Front. Okay, let me show you this. We've been talking about the situation where the last 2 weeks we've been drying things out, coming off the first half of November under a storm cycle, which we were hopeful because, of course, after this extended period of dry conditions throughout the summer into the fall, excessive droughts across the state, where we look ahead the next 2 weeks, it doesn't look promising here. For the models, they're showing below average precipitation still, and that's leading us up almost to the first part of December, up to about the 10th, 11th of December, and this is not where we want to be. We're hoping to get some storms. Yes, we don't want them on the holidays, but whenever we get them, when we can get them, we need more. Now, I mentioned this next storm system will bring some snow accumulations, mainly over the mountains and mainly over northern Utah. But right now, again, looking at the satellite radar across the state, mostly clear conditions, a few high-level clouds still focusing in on northern Utah. But high pressure is in place for tomorrow, so we're starting things off clearing off, but this high pressure will quickly be broken down, pushing away as we usher in this cold front. It gets here initially extreme northern Utah about 6 o'clock tomorrow evening. Along the Wasatch Front is pushing through between 8 o'clock and 9 o'clock. Now, snow will be falling. We're talking a trace to an inch up in Logan, maybe about a trace in Ogden. We'll kind of see very light snow showers for the valleys. Mountains picking up anywhere between 1 inch to 3 inches as we look Wednesday night into early Thursday morning, but by 8 o'clock, as we look at your forecast for Salt Lake City, the storm's gone. We've got partly cloudy skies and clearing throughout the day, as temperatures will be a bit on the cool side, close to 40 degrees, where that's what we've been experiencing here, at least as we look at today and yesterday. But tomorrow is actually the warm before the storm. Not too warm, but we're near 50 degrees in Provo, upper 30s in Price, upper 50s in St. George, where for the Dixie area, it's going to remain sunny and clear and dry, warming up to 60 degrees heading into Sunday and Monday. So there's really no travel issues to talk about for Thanksgiving, except if you have to do tomorrow night late throughout the canyons, we can see that light snow. But again, by Thursday morning, we're good to go, and we're good to go for the rest of the weekend as temperatures warm up to the upper 40s heading into next week.